how close you came to me? You know what the law is?
I did not.
It's 3 feet.
It was.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
You want to check your dash cam?
Yeah, I have a dash cam.
Check it. What's your last name?
You don't need my last name. I don't need an ID.
Plate.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going to call the police then.
Why? I have it on dash cam. You're weird.
Fine.
I'm going to go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not going anywhere until the police come.
Dude, stop.
No, you're a
Dude, literally stop.
No, I'm calling the police and you're not leaving. You're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Bro's got his hands on me and stuff.
Yeah, guy won't leave because of the police.
Look at this dude. What are you doing? Why are you so cranky?
I'm calling the police. That's
Dude, why are you so cranky?
No, you're not going anywhere.
Oh my God.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't want to be aggressive with you, dude.
You already are. You pushed into me. I asked you to wait. You didn't wait.
Push into
you did.
You.
How'd you get out of the car?
You yanked my
Yeah,
door.
I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in the car, and now he won't give me his last name, and now he's trying to leave. I'm in Park City, near the Park City Park.
We're at the skate park.
The skate park.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a Subaru. Yeah, he's the license plate. The license plate is, he's recording me because he's a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to come and give this guy a ticket. I'd be willing to testify in court against this guy. He came way too close to me. He did not hit me. There's a law in Utah that says you have to stay 3 feet from a cyclist. He did not. He just went right next to me. I wouldn't bother pulling over if this guy weren't unsafe. Yes, I'm still on my bicycle. He's here. Gary Peacock, you send a policeman for this guy right now. Yes, he tried to leave. He said he was leaving.
I said I was gonna skate.
You said you were leaving.
I have it on video,
Go
dude.
ahead.
Putting
You're
words
lying
in my
left and
mouth.
right, pal. It's all on video. You tried to leave. You said I'm leaving.
I said I'm gonna skate.
That's the same thing.
I didn't say I'm leaving.
Oh, he was leaving. So could you please send a policeman? He's just being aggressive and obnoxious. Now there's another guy here. You leave. You're not part of this.
He put his hands on me. I would stay if I were you.
Yeah, there's another individual, and he's just standing there. I'd like to get rid of him.
This is public.
Because you were trying to leave.
I was not.
You were getting out of the car.
Stop
You're a
being
liar.
like,
It's
dude,
in your phone.
Dude.
It's in your phone.
You're insane.
You're an asshole.
Okay, cool. Can you back up, please?
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here. No, because you might leave. And I want you to be here when the police get here. He's trying to leave.
Dude, my keys are not.
He's trying to leave. He is. He's asking me to move out of the way. He's going to leave.
You're in my face, dude. Give me some space.
Get back in the
like
car.
I gave you space.
Get back in the car.
Dude.
Get back in the car if you're not trying to leave. Just get back in the car and wait for the police.
I'll wait right here.
Then don't try to get around my bike.
Dude, you think I was in your space over there?
Yes.
Then
I'm riding a bike. I have more rights than you.
What, dude?
I have the right of way.
We share a road.
I have the right of way when I'm on a bike. Do you ride a bike?
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't ride a bike. Obviously, you wouldn't have been so close to me if you did. When are the police coming? Please. We'll see if you have any arrests, pal. We'll see if you have any arrests and see what happens.
Arrest?
Or other tickets or anything. Yeah, arrest.
I have a clean record.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The police are going to check your clean record.
Perfect.
The other guy, it won't leave. He's just standing here. He's standing there, but I don't feel safe with both of them here. Just leave. Please leave. I'm asking you to leave.
As a friend, he's going to stay.
He's staying because these two are trying to intimidate me. This guy tried to leave. This guy came and he's trying to intimidate me.
Well, here they come. Do you hear them?
They're coming. They're coming. If I have it my way, you're going to jail.
Okay.
I'll press charges against you.
Perfect.
Okay, you can leave now if you want.
Are you separate sides of the parties?
Yes.
Okay, if you'll stand over there by those
I'm
cars.
a complaining party.
Fantastic.
Can I tell you what happened?
Fantastic. Will you go stand over there for a second?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Over by the cars. I don't want you guys in earshot of each other because it just amps things up.
Don't let him leave. You tried to leave already.
Sir, I'm right here. Thank you. All right, do you have some ID on you?
I do, sir.
Negative, I'm code 4. How about you? Were you involved whatsoever?
I literally just came here. We were going to skate.
Okay. Let me go talk to him, find out what his complaint is, and I'll come back and talk to you, okay? You're not free to leave at this point.
I won't leave.
Okay. My first responsibility is to get everyone away so it doesn't keep amping up.
Yes, okay.
So I get you're the complainant, but he's standing at his car with his door open.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him leave.
He tried to leave.
I know, but I'm here.
Okay, fine.
And so for you to get a little upset with me and tell me...
I'm sorry, I was just walking away. I wanted to make sure you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I yelled.
Okay. Do you have some ID on you?
Yeah.
So what happened?
What happened is I'm just riding my bike in the bike zone, right here, and this guy comes within, a foot of me. Just I ride my bike for 30 years. I know when somebody either doesn't see me or is or doesn't care. So he pulled into this parking lot. So I came by and I said, "Did you see me?" And he says, "Well, I saw you on the right." And I said, "Well, you were too close to me." "No, I wasn't." He says he has a dash cam.
Okay.
So you should take... he said he was recording it. I doubt if he was, but you can... Did he mention that he had a dash cam?
I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay, fine. So then I came over and I said, "What's your name?"
Trying.
He said,
I
John.
get it's emotional.
Okay, it is. John. He said, I said, "What's your last name?" "I'm not going to tell you." I said, "Well, I have your license plate." "Dude, I'm leaving. I'm going to the skate park." And I said, "No, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police." He said, "I'm leaving." And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to try to keep him in the car. But he tried to get out of the car. I said, "No, you're not getting out of the car," till the police came. So you came, and then this other guy comes, and he's standing here, and these two they're obviously friends, so I'm getting more and more concerned that there's two teenagers here, and me alone. I'm 73 years old. Okay?
Not obligated to give his information to you. He is obligated to give them to me.
Okay.
If I'm able to determine a crime.
Well, I'm making a complaint that he was within 3 feet of me.
Just hang.
Okay.
Don't fight me on this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the information.
Yes.
And I'm explaining why he might not want to give his information to you, who's upset. By all means, you'd be upset. But don't come over here and instigate a fight. You get his plate number, and we can track him down like it's nobody's business, okay?
I don't believe that's ever going to happen, but it could happen. But I'm just saying, generally, you guys are going to say, no way to prove that he was 3 feet in front of you or close to you. Sorry, we can't do anything.
You're right, it is difficult to prove because I wasn't there to witness it.
So that's why I wanted
it's your witness. I understand that. But if you start a fight over something that happened out there, you're now to blame on that.
I didn't start a fight. I just
I'm just saying.
Do I have a right to keep him to leave when I believe that he had a criminal traffic violation?
Traffic is not criminal. It's an infraction. It's not a criminal.
But I don't have the right to keep him here?
No. You call us and we do that.
Well, I did, but he was leaving.
But you let him leave because it's not worth... If it starts getting physical, then what? I have to assume worst case situation.
Then he goes to jail for hitting me.
Unless you started it, then you go to jail.
I didn't hit him.
So you already told me that you kind of... He was trying to leave you, and that right there.
I kept him from leaving the car.
You can't touch him.
But he was touching me also.
Okay. I'm only going off of what you've told me.
I'm standing in front of the door, and he's trying to push me through like this. And I'm telling, no, you're not leaving. So ask him if he tried to leave when I was in front of the door. Okay, go ahead.
Hang tight. I get you're upset. You're directly involved. Emotions are high.
Yeah, but what can we do about this kind of case where a teenage driver is being negligent and killing somebody? And I've been hit by a car twice already.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'm very sensitive.
Okay.
I'm just riding my bike. I don't want any trouble, but when
Do you want me to just let you vent, or do you
No, go ahead.
want an answer to your question?
I would like to know what you can do about this. Can I make a lodge a complaint against him?
Absolutely. You already did.
But
You did, and I'm here.
But then what?
You come here, you get his license plate,
Yeah,
and you say, "Don't leave, I have the cops coming."
yeah,
And if he leaves, so what? Because I will go find him.
okay.
Okay? I know you don't believe that.
But I didn't know that. I just want to admonish him for coming too close to me.
Okay, well, that's not your job. Okay, and I know, and trust me, I feel you.
Do you ride a bike?
Absolutely.
A road bike?
Absolutely. I feel you.
And what
I
happens when somebody almost hits you?
Okay, do you want to vent, or do you want...
I'm just asking questions.
I know, I'm trying... You asked me, what do I do? And I'm trying to tell you how we want you to handle it.
Yes.
Because I don't want to come out here and have a fight or worse, a murder because he doesn't like your aggressive tone. We have a case in Wasatch right now about road rage where a guy is dead. Is it worth being a close call and you end up dead here because he does something? I'm not saying he's going to. That's the worst case that I come looking for.
But let me ask you this.
So no. I want you to answer my question for a second.
Yeah.
Is it worth it being dead over proving a point because you want to admonish him?
Is it? It's not worth being dead.
Perfect.
I agree. But however, are we going to just let people have any kind of infraction? We call it an infraction. Just go and do it again unless somebody reprimands them or somebody.
Do you want me to arrest him?
Can he be arrested?
Do you want me to arrest you off his statement?
No.
You wouldn't appreciate that, right?
No.
So we have to operate on evidence.
Right.
And I get that it's very tricky.
Well, he has evidence because he recorded it.
I get and I'm going to ask. I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay.
Because you were so worked up, I wanted to get his ID and then come over here and talk to you.
So I want to tell you one more fact.
Okay.
When I went up to his window, he wouldn't roll his window down.
I wouldn't either.
Why not? I'm just knocking on the window. I want to talk to you.
To know that I just had an involvement with someone who I know is going to be unhappy with me?
Yes. So then that's
why would I?
Because that's what I'm saying is that is a tiny, tiny piece of evidence that says that he knew that he did something wrong.
No.
If he wouldn't roll down the window.
That doesn't count as evidence.
It's not evidence, but it's an indication.
So, and
it's an inference.
If someone just happens to walk,
circumstance.
I get it. It's all encompassing, but he's not obligated. Because he doesn't want to talk to you doesn't mean that he's guilty of all sorts of crimes. It means you have already said that you're pretty worked up about it.
I am.
Is it fair to say you're probably worked up at his window?
Yeah, because he wouldn't roll down his window.
Why would you? If someone comes to your door and is knocking on your door and you can see them visibly worked up, are you going to open that door for them?
Not the door, but I'd roll down my window.
Okay.
I have rolled down my window.
Okay, I've watched people get punched for doing that.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't fault him for
Park City, but okay, we're pretty safe here.
Until someone's aggressive.
Well, yeah, but okay.
We got a guy dead over in Wasatch for,
I know.
I'm assuming the same thing. Just roll down the window.
Yeah.
Well, why did...
That's not evidence. Sorry, but that's
right.
True.
But it's part of the situation. It's not evidence of the crime, but it's evidence for the fuel on the fire.
Yeah. Right away, gets his phone out. Then he says, "I recorded everything on my camcorder, and I didn't come close to you," and blah 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 blah. So, I mean...
Hang tight for a second. Let me go talk to him, see what he's got, and I'll see if he'll share that dash cam with me, if it exists.
He has my name. I'd like to have your name. His name.
You can... We'll get that here in a minute. Did you give him your name?
When I call the police, they ask for my name.
Okay. That's fine. He's not obligated to give his name to you. He's obligated to give it to me.
Okay, can you give it to me?
I will not give it to you, because he's asked me not to.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you're so adamant about wanting his name, he doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah, okay.
So, it is a part of the report.
So, then, can I call the district attorney and press charges? Is this, press charges over? I know it's a small incident, but...
Well, and here's the thing. People don't press charges. I don't press charges. Mm-hmm. There is the law, and I provide that information to the attorneys, and then it's determined, unless I make an arrest off of probable cause, which just one side of the story very rarely is probable cause, where there's no obvious injuries, it's your word that he was 3 feet versus...
If he has a camcorder, which he says he does, let's look at it. You can look at it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
I already told you I was gonna ask for it.
Okay, check my police record. I don't know what his police record's like.
Well, I don't know either of you, so I'm going to treat you the same. So I'm going to offer him the same respect that I've offered you.
Thanks for diffusing the situation.
I'm not going to try and automatically throw everyone in cuffs. So walk me through what happened.
Okay. I was coming to the skate park, and right at that bus stop area, I was passing this gentleman, and from my understanding and by the looks of it, I don't really know how to explain it. It felt like as if he was like departing from his bicycle by like the crosswalk here, and so I felt like I had enough room to pass him. I have a dash cam as well.
Okay.
And then I pull into this lot, park here, and I notice in like my rear view mirror, he's like biking next to me. I was like, oh, like did I do something? He like hits my window. He's like, roll down your window. And so I was like, okay, this might be a problem. So I felt a little unsafe, just started recording, just not to like raise, I guess, tension, but more so just to kind of like, hey, sorry, it's like really bright.
Nope, you're good. Here,
like,
if we go over here, that way you're not staring into the sun.
Okay, I just started recording because I was like, he already hit my window. I don't want him to like damage my property. And so I just started recording, and I rolled down my window to talk to him, and he's like telling me to get out, and that I almost hit him. And I said, I'm sorry. Then I was like, he's like, get out. And I was like, I'm just trying to go skate. And so I roll up my window. He like opens my door. And then I'm just like, dude. And then I was like, stop. And then I try to close my door. He opens it again. I close it. He opens it one more time. And so I try to stand up, but he put his hand on me, trying to like maybe like have me stay sitting down, but like leave the door open. But I stood up anyway. And then he's like pressing me into my car. And I was like, can I have some space, please? And then he was talking like, did you like not see me over there? You were really close. Do you know the law? It's like 3 feet minimum. He's just very aggressive, kind of like, all right, let's like I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna sue you, or lawsuit, get you arrested. I was like, all right, I'm sorry. And I was like, I don't want to get physical. Like, but if I was like, can I have my space? And then he was like making sure my door was open and stuff, and I was like, can we like separate like some space here?
And do you have that all in recording?
I have it on my phone. I can show you. I have it on my dash cam as well.
If I could get both of those, that'll help me kind of understand exactly what, because he's saying you were on the other side. Just the second you pulled in, you were trying to leave.
Okay. I mentioned I was gonna skate. I don't know if you want to see it now. Just basically have the whole like altercation.
You see how close you came to me? You know what the law is?
Not.
It's 3 feet, asshole.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
You want to check your dash cam?
Yeah, I have a dash cam.
Check it. What's your name?
I told him my name was John.
Last name.
But I didn't want to.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name. I don't need a
License plate.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna call the police then.
Why? I have it on dash cam. You're
Fine. Fine.
I'm gonna go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. Stop.
Dude, stop.
No. You're a fucking...
Dude, literally stop.
No, I'm calling the police and you're not leaving. You're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Bro's got his fucking hands on me and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this dude.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
Either airdrop it to me, or I would love to attach that.
Okay.
And then if there's some way I could get the dash cam.
Yeah, so
of the incident.
That's on a SD card, so I have to run that to my laptop.
Okay.
So just whenever I get the chance to do that, I can do that for sure. And then, is your AirDrop maybe
for some reason it defaults to only my contacts.
Yeah, same with mine. I don't think there's a permanent setting to actually allow it to.
I wish it would,
but
funny stuff happens that way.
True. I guess true.
He's just upset that he gave his name and you got to hear it, but he didn't get yours. And I explained this: you're not obligated to give your name to anyone but us. We have potentially a crime that occurred or an infraction. If you are too close to him, he says you are. He is eligible to basically sign the citation as a witness of the infraction, and he wants a ticket issued. So I will be giving you a ticket today. But instead of me saying, "Hey, I saw this happen," like if I caught you speeding, I'm the witness of that.
Okay.
So there will be a court date you can call and set up, and then arrange to get that taken care of. You'll get to share your side. That video evidence, I'm going to add it to the case, and then he'll get to share his side. So it's going both ways. Okay.
In court.
In court, because or you could just pay the ticket.
Right.
That's the option.
How much is the ticket?
I'm not certain.
Oh, okay.
But let me go get your information in there.
All right, sounds good.
I'm going to issue him a citation for disorderly conduct as well.
Okay.
So, because he shouldn't be opening your door and then kind of pushing you, holding there. Yeah, it's going both ways.
It is what it is. So,
okay.
All right.
If you hang tight for a minute, all right?
Sounds good.
Sign his citation that you were present for it, and then I'm going to issue you one for disorderly conduct as well. So if you'll just hang tight over on the sidewalk over there,
then I won't press charges.
It's too late.
Why am I getting, for what?
Because you were aggressive to him.
Yes, I was, but he was trying to leave.
Okay, go wait over there. I'll explain it here in a second.
Can't we just...
Nope.
Oh, come on, man. I was the victim here.
All right, watch out. We can go a different way, and you can be arrested for disorderly conduct. That's an arrestable offense.
What kind of disorderly conduct is it?
You opened his door 3 times. Okay? He doesn't have to get out of his car for you. He doesn't have to identify for you. You are not law enforcement. You don't get to come out here and enforce things. You call us and let us do it.
Okay.
He didn't say he was going to leave in his vehicle. He's like, I'm here to skate. I'm going to go skate. He didn't believe he did anything wrong. He's going to provide me the dash cam.
Okay.
He showed me the recording, and you were the aggressive one, not him.
Yes, because he...
Yes, and you don't get to be aggressive with people like that.
Okay.
That's disorderly. That's why you are getting a citation as well.
Why is it too late? What does it mean? What does it mean, disorderly? Do I have to go to court for this? You're kidding me.
Yeah. You were adamant that this, and you were the one causing the stir here.
What if I apologize?
It's too late. I've already seen the evidence. I am obligated.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. So if you'll wait over here on the sidewalk.
Man, I've got to be kidding me. What can we do to resolve this? I mean, this is
not act like that in the future.
Okay,
is how we can.
I understand.
And it's not going to fix today, but it's going to fix the future.
I am going to Portland tomorrow.
That's fantastic. I'm going to issue. You're not going to jail. You're getting a citation, so you get to deal with it on your own time. You sort that out between you and the court.
Is he coming to court?
Yeah, because he's getting a ticket too.
What's he getting a ticket for?
I'm going to give him a ticket.
For what?
For the violation that you swear up and down that he did. On your word.
Okay, what if we just...
Nope.
What if we just resolve this?
No, you asked for it over there. He showed me evidence. He's going to provide me the evidence of that. It's either going to substantiate it or discredit it, and his ticket may or may not go away based on that. Yours, however, I have evidence of.
So I'm going to have is this a misdemeanor?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have a misdemeanor on my
Yes, because
record.
of your behavior.
Because I got hot?
Yes.
And that's justifiable?
Yes. Absolutely.
Look,
you don't get to demand people's names. You don't get to demand that they don't go anywhere. You don't get to open their door.
I didn't open his door.
You did 3 times.
No, he was trying to close his door.
He closed it because you kept opening it.
Yeah,
I watched the video of it.
Because I was talking to him.
No, you're not. He's under no obligation to you.
I don't know.
You should know that.
If he has
Do I get to just walk up to your door and start yelling at you?
People do.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to. That's disorderly conduct. That's absolutely disorderly.
Because
that's unreasonable.
Argument?
No, because you think you have the right to do that. And I'm here to protect his rights as much as I'm here to protect your rights.
Angry.
Which, yes.
But you could...
You need to control your temper at that point.
I understand. I understand.
So we can drag this out and we can keep arguing, or I can get to work, get you a ticket, and get you on your ride.
What if we both agree that neither one of us wants a ticket?
At this point, I've seen what I've seen. I've seen the evidence. You were adamant that you asked for a ticket, and now because you're getting one, you want him to get out of it.
Right.
No, you're both getting one today.
Okay.
So, if you'll just wait over on the sidewalk. Okay, disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As I explained earlier, you opened his door multiple times. He's trying to shut it. He didn't want to roll it. He doesn't want anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. I get that what happened over here. He wasn't trying to leave. He was trying to go skate.
That's leaving.
How
do I know that's the case?
Because it's not your job to worry about that.
It's my worry. It's my job to make sure that somebody that has an infraction stays here so you can arrive.
Okay.
I do believe that I have a right to do that. You say I don't, but I think I do.
You don't get to detain people. All right? He drove near you. You got the license plate number. Then you started opening his door, demanding his name. Yeah.
Because he wouldn't give me his last name, yes.
He doesn't have to. He's not obligated.
He said he was leaving.
He said, I'm here to skate. And you said, no, you're not. I watched the video.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
So that's why you're being charged with this. Okay? Phone number for the court's right there.
Okay.
Give them a couple days.
Is this a fine or what is it?
This is a ticket.
A ticket?
It is.
What does that mean, ticket mean?
It's an infraction.
Is it a traffic ticket?
No. It is a non-traffic criminal citation.
It's a criminal citation?
Yes. Yes. Because that behavior is criminal. You don't get to act like that to people. Clear as day. Give him a couple days to get the information. Do not wait more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, it will go to a warrant.
Okay.
Okay? You're free
I'd
to go.
say thank you, but I'm
Right.
not glad I called the police.
Well, I wish this went different.
Next time I won't call the police.
Well, that's what you should have done and left it at that. When you go over your bounds, that's when you get a ticket.
Well, I didn't know I was going to